lucky number, so keep coming up.
Hi, my name is Joyce Benz, and I grew up in Warren, New Jersey, and currently live in Westfield, both within Congressman Leonard Lance's district. I'm a social worker who has worked with people with serious and persistent mental illness and their families for 30 years. Federal housing vouchers are a hand up, not a handout. Currently, unless you're coming out of a state psychiatric hospital or have been homeless for 1 year, it's incredibly difficult to access a voucher. Every few years, the DCA housing voucher waiting list opens up. And if you're lucky enough to be selected in the lottery, you still often wait 10 years to receive a voucher. Accessing a voucher is even more difficult for the able-bodied minimum wage worker who must work an average of 123 hours per week to afford a 2-bedroom apartment in the 7th Congressional District. I have seen time and time again that people who are able to access affordable housing have the best chance of integrating into the community and staying out of the hospital. This stability saves the taxpayer money. Since people pay approximately 30% of their income toward the rent, they're often able to risk trying to go back to work because even if their Social Security benefits are eliminated, they'll be able to maintain their housing. The families that I work with are hard-working families, just like yours and mine, whose kids studied, had friends, and played sports, but often in their late teens or early 20s, just when they were about to launch and enter into full-time employment, through no fault of their own, something went awry. They might have begun to hear voices, been unable to control their racing thoughts, thought people were mocking them, or been unable to get out of bed or take a shower. They get into treatment, but often maintaining wellness is a full-time job. Medications aren't cures, and often the ability to work is intermittent due to symptom flare-ups. For most of the people I work with, Social Security benefits range from $500 to $1,000 per month. They live at home with their parents who do their best to create safe and supportive environments. The number one concern that families have is where will my loved one live if something happens to me? Since the average studio 1-bedroom apartment in your district is over $1,000 a month, many families supplement their loved one's rent. But what happens when parents retire or need those resources for their own medical care? Without government rental subsidies, often the only option is a furnished room in a rooming house. Often rooming houses are in undesirable neighborhoods, and vulnerable individuals must deal with bed bugs and difficult neighbors. Rooms in rooming houses cost around $650 a month, leaving little money for food and medical expenses, and no money for clothes or transportation to try to go find work. With no ability to cook beyond a microwave, people eat poorly. The stress of worrying what you will eat or how you will get to your medical appointment or pay your phone bill often affects one's mental health, resulting in expensive ER visits and inpatient stays. We need more affordable housing in your district, not less. Such cuts only result in increased expenditures to address homelessness and institutionalization. Thank you, Congressman Leonard Lance, for your continued willingness to listen to your constituents. Thank you.
We have to keep moving, and we'll get all the speakers later in, but I wanted to get Congressman Lance up. And before I do, two quick things. If you're in the 7th District, come behind me because we need you in the photograph. We'll get the other speakers up later. But I wanted just to echo what Congressman Payne said. I live and work in Congressman Lance's district. We don't always agree on everything. But then again, my wife and I don't always agree on everything. But we always know that he represents our interests and he listens. And we're very happy to have you there because listening is the first step towards working together inside. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon to you all, and welcome to Washington. As I'm sure you're aware, you're on the Senate side of the Capitol. I had to get a pass to come over here from the House. I'm not sure that's true of my colleagues and friends Congressman Pallone and Congressman Payne, whom I've known a long time because we served in the state legislature together, Congressman Pallone, and I served in the state legislature with Congressman Payne's uncle, William Payne, and I'm sure there are some in the audience who know William Payne. And I had the honor of serving here in Congress with Congressman Payne's late father, the original Congressman Payne, who was the first African American to serve in the House of Representatives from the state of New Jersey. Will you join me in thanking the Payne family for all that they've done? I do represent Lucky District 7 of the 12 districts in New Jersey. The district I serve includes a portion of Essex County, Milburn Short Hills, the suburban communities in Union County, most of Somerset County, 150,000 people in western Morris County, a little bit of Warren County out at our border, and then all of Hunterdon County, where my wife and I live outside the village of Stanton in Clinton Township with a mailing address of Lebanon. Only in New Jersey can you have 3 addresses but 1 residence. But that points out that everybody in New Jersey ought to have a residence, no matter where you live, anywhere in the state of New Jersey. From my perspective, that is true throughout the state. In Atlanta, Bergen, Burlington, Camden, Cape May, Cumberland, Essex, Gloucester, Hudson, Hunterdon, Mercer, Middlesex, Monmouth, Morris, Ocean, Passaic, Salem, Somerset, Sussex, Union, and Warren counties, ladies and gentlemen. And the lady who preceded the lady who had just spoken spoke of the Roman Catholic Diocese of Metuchen, and she mentioned Middlesex County, but I also suggest it also includes Somerset County and Warren County and Hunterdon County, where I live, and the portion of Essex County in the congressional district I serve is in the Roman Catholic Archdiocese of Newark, and those groups, as well as other groups in the room, certainly are involved in making sure that we move forward on this issue. You are welcome to my office at any time. And you have been in my office before, and I hope that you will visit me again this year. And to those in District 7, I'm honored to represent you. And as we move forward in the appropriations process, I hope and expect your voices will be heard. Welcome to Capitol Hill. Welcome to the Congress of the United States. And may we continue to work together in a bipartisan and a bicameral responsibility. Bicameral, that's a big word for both the House and the Senate. And so long as we're here over on the Senate side, because it's in the better interest of the American people that everyone in our society be provided a decent place to live. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
It's an honor to be here with you and a pleasure. I just wanted to say I don't have to explain to anybody in this room what it's like to be homeless. I don't have to tell you what you miss in life and what you can't contribute to a better life. But what I will say to President Trump, if you have a passion for building walls, don't build them across the border between Mexico and the United States. Build 4 walls and a roof around all the cities and communities in the United States that need affordable housing. Brothers and sisters, stay strong in this struggle. Don't give up, don't fade, and don't believe for 1 minute that just because those people don't have your best interest at heart, everybody sitting in this room have your best interest at heart. We are family. We will continue to come here every year until we don't have to come here anymore. Stay safe, stay strong, stay blessed, stay beautiful. Amen.